All right, we're at the top of the hour here, so let's go ahead and kick it off. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody who is tuning in to this month's NeuralSeek webinar. And there's been a lot of exciting activity from a company standpoint for us over the last 30 days. Just off the top of my head, we've run two different partner day events on site with AWS sellers, solution architects, demand gen, and partner sales folks. We've also participated in AI specific sales deal clinic meetings with AWS. Our partner program is continuing to grow, and that's both with larger enterprise entities as well as specific vertical as well as industry role consultant firms. So a lot of exciting progress and growth from our business over the last 30 days, and also multiple more of these types of partner day events and conferences that we'll be attending in the weeks and months to come. So a ton to look forward here on the business side, but thank you all for joining. And with that, I know my colleagues RJ and Jordan are gonna run through some exciting new updates and elements of the NeuralSeek platform as well as our business at large. So without further ado, I'll turn it over to you guys and thank you everybody again for joining.
Yeah. Hey everyone. Robert here. So I'm going to go over a few new and existing things in the platform from this and the previous month and maybe some upcoming stuff. So get my screen share going. Ah, all right. So let's jump right into it. Right. So last month we added a couple new things. We added backup and restore if you missed it. So we now have the ability not just to back up and restore the configuration page, but we also have the ability to back up and restore everything in the instance. So that's logs, that's settings, everything in the governance tab, curated answers, everything gets stored and backup and restored. We also added to our hat filter. So we're able to add and remove whitelist things for our hat filter. So in the case of escort, right, we're able to allow that past the hat filter, but also add new words if they're sensitive to that use case. From here, we can look at LLMs. We added the Llama 4 LLMs family. So we have Llama 4 Scout and Llama 4 Maverick on a couple platforms. We also added for the bring your own model plans, we added this month the curated models. So eventually we are going to deprecate the pay per answer plan. If you have it already, then you'll keep it, but we'll give you access to our managed LLMs in the bring your own model plan for a slightly increased seek cost. So you can see it's a little bit more than a normal Seek API call. So depending on the model you select, it might cost a little more. Another thing that we added is the ability to embed unique links. So when we're embedding links into platforms that support it on the response, we can also say, don't show the same link more than once. We can only show unique links when we embed, which is convenient. So we'll move over to Maestro. We have a few new things in Maestro that are handy. So we have a few new integrations, right? We have let's see, we have Box is new, and so is the secure FTP connector. We also have the ability to convert documents a little in a few more ways. So we're able to convert any text-based document format to HTML, but also translating HTML docs while retaining format. So you don't lose HTML formatting when we translate. We also last month released the agent scheduler. So you'll be able to run an agent with a cron compatible schedule. So like in this case, once an hour, every hour. So like check a database, run a web crawl, a data sync, anything like that on a scheduled basis. It's very nice. We also, we have numerous improvements to little things across the board. But we also have new font support for document generation. And the real highlight of this one is image generation. So we've added image generation into the platform. Um, you know, uh, So you can see we kick off a few LLM calls in parallel. One of them's to generate an image, right? So we're going to generate a story title, generate a short story based on that title, and generate an image to go with it. As you can see, it's hard at work here, but when we scroll down just a couple seconds, we should see an image and a story to go with it. And here we go. So we have the LLM Oracle book. And a small short story to go with it. So, allowing us to embed or generate images in the platform, very, very, very nice. Long time coming to have it. Coming soon is going to be a generate speech. So here soon we'll be releasing the ability to generate speech content like text to speech using a provided model, which it'll be very nice for like voice-based use cases. I think that's really it from my end. If you want to take it off from here, Jordan.
Sure. I have a couple questions first about some of
Sure.
the new features. Um, where can, so for the generate image LLM call, um, it uses a specific large language model. How do I know which of the supported models support image output?
Yeah, so when you go to select an LLM, it'll actually tell you on the supported outputs whether it supports text or image outputs. It's like you can see DALL-E supports a text input and an image output. Not all models support the image output. But like, for example, 4.0 Mini TTS supports audio output.
Oh, that makes sense. And I need to have that function selected in my LLM card.
Exactly.
And I noticed a new um, website node in Maestro as well, website links and website data. Would you mind explaining the difference between the two?
Yeah, so for some limited crawler use cases, right, we're able to, instead of just grabbing the data from a website, we're able to grab the links from a website. So, like, if I come in and say, grab the website data, you can see we actually grab the data of the website. So, if I come and grab the links instead, we'll grab all the available links as an array.
Oh, I see. All right. That was just all my clarification questions. One question that I do receive a lot that is about the upload data section. So those PNG files that you have there or any text documents that I generate, how long do they last for
About
in
a day. We store it for about 24 hours.
okay, good to know. Well, that was all my questions. Great. I'm going to share some of our documentation updates that correspond with these features and new releases of NeuralSeek, and then also showcase an update to our labs page and our NeuralSeek certification process. So I'm sure if you've joined a monthly webinar before or are familiar with NeuralSeek, then you're familiar with our documentation.neuralseek.com page. We showcase this every month, and it's a really great resource for you to come in and understand some of the technical features of NeuralSeek through our documentation pages. Right now, I'm on the changelog page, and this gets updated monthly, as you can see, with an outline of our new features that Robert here has just showcased for us. So our Maestro image generation, our new curated models, additional font support, etc. Further information about each of these features, new Maestro nodes that are coming in, or any new guides and walkthroughs will also be updated in our documentation. Our Getting Started page helps you understand our resources, where we're available on cloud platforms, any sort of videos and demos that we have available as well, and then a list of our supported integrations. So understanding those new LLMs that are now supported, any new knowledge bases or supported virtual agents can be found on our Getting Started page or under our Explore the Interface sidebar menu. This is broken down by each of the feature pages of NeuralSeek on our top header here. Expanding Maestro and then NTL functions is where we can get a deeper dive at each of those NTL nodes that we were just talking about, such as the Get Data node. I can understand what all of the different parameters and any sort of additional notes for each of these nodes are. If I just need a general overview about Maestro as a platform, about Seek capabilities, governance, etc., that would live on our overview homepage. And I can utilize the side table of contents bar here to navigate to the section that I'm looking to learn a little bit about. So we'll have our Maestro inspector, our agent editor, learning the basics of how to create a Maestro template here. For a deeper dive into specific use cases, we have a guides and walkthrough section broken up through data, integration, and different models. So depending on what you're looking for, you can expand out these guides and find a walkthrough, a step-by-step tour of documentation about a specific feature. So if you're learning more about our tuning guide, our supported dynamic filters within NeuralSeek, a virtual knowledge base. Maybe you want a step-by-step guide on passing conversational context or implementing those feedback thumbs that you see within our Seek interface. We have these guides available for you here, and they're more in-depth step-by-step tutorials for you to follow. And then again, under more about NeuralSeek is where you can access our website's homepage, our contacting our community page, or learn about some of our upcoming events, see our NeuralSeek partnership pages, learn about our different available plans, or understand our data security and privacy pages. And if you have additional questions, of course, you can contact our community page and create an account there, or ask our NeuralSeek chatbot as well. Now, as for the labs, they have, if you are familiar with the learning labs, you can find the link on our documentation Getting Started page as well, or labs.neuralseek.com. This is a walkthrough tutorial of getting started with NeuralSeek. It does highlight some of the basics of the platform and will teach you how to implement and maximize your usage of NeuralSeek as a whole. So whether we're walking through Seek and tuning, understanding how I can connect my corporate documentation to NeuralSeek, and how can I tune for some better answers why am I getting the answers that I'm getting, and a few levers that we're pulling there to really understand what generative AI is and how we can maximize that usage with our own corporate documentation. That will be through our challenge 1, and challenge 2 and 3 walk us through Maestro. So I know there's a lot of different capabilities within Maestro, and really the possibilities are endless of what we can generate and what we can do. So we start off challenge 2 with a tour of Maestro. How can I build chain nodes together? What our different nodes will do? And an example agent of something pretty basic, writing a memo, and how can I generate some output within Maestro. Challenge 3 steps it up a notch, where we walk through a few different use cases. So first, we're kind of looking at a use case for our marketing team, and we're learning how we can generate or leverage AI to generate social media posts through Maestro. It steps it up a bit because we will talk about the auto builder in NeuralSeek, as well as building a custom solution for our specific use case here. Again, with the second challenge, or 3.2 of challenge 3, we're exploring a hypothetical scenario, and we'll walk through building a customizable Maestro agent that is tailored to our use case that we've described above. Now, all of these challenges are listed on our Getting Started page. Each takes about 20 minutes to walk through. And if you're looking to get started with learning NeuralSeek and walking through these challenges yourself, we talk about how you can set up NeuralSeek here, whether it is through your current cloud provider, or we do offer a free trial through Amazon Marketplace, AWS Marketplace, and we have a video tutorial here that if you're looking to get started with that free trial and potentially earn your NeuralSeek certification, we provide you with those steps and make it really easy for you to do so. So getting on to the certification, we have some of the steps here outlined for you on the home page, but participants will start out by walking through the, setting up your NeuralSeek instance, which we have the guides below, and then walking through each of the self-paced challenges. You can take notes as you walk through and utilize that NeuralSeek instance. So we'll start through challenge 1, and they progressively advance in degree of challenge as you go through. So challenge 1 is an entry level, challenge 2 is a bit more intermediate, challenge 3 is a bit more of an advanced level. Don't forget to not skip over the closing steps and how we can remove each of the different components from your NeuralSeek instance, so you do not accrue extra usage costs after you've completed the labs and the certification. And then finally, you can click on NeuralSeek certification and we can get certified. This is a 15-question quiz that you will answer once you've completed each of the challenges to earn your official NeuralSeek certificate. So as I'm walking through the quiz, I will click an answer and then click the check button. And as I finish each of the 15 questions, I'll enter my name and my email and then submit quiz. I'll be shown a little bubble on the page that confirms that I've submitted my quiz, and then to check my email for my official certification. Once I've done that, of course, you can share your certification on LinkedIn. It's a really great way to validate your skills in AI and to showcase your NeuralSeek expertise. So we have a little tutorial on how you can go to your LinkedIn profile and add this under your license and certifications. And it'll also include your NeuralSeek certification here. And I can pull up my LinkedIn just to showcase. So we'll scroll all the way down to license and certification, and I can see my official NeuralSeek certification issued here, and I have that up on my LinkedIn page. You'll also receive in an email next steps on how to get connected with our NeuralSeek community, or how you can schedule a session via Calendly with a NeuralSeek expert and team member. If you have additional questions, feedback about the certification process, or about your particular use case, and you're looking to learn more about NeuralSeek and how you can get started right away, and we can point you in the right direction and who to get set up with. All of those steps and resources are available to you, and they will be outlined in the certification email as well. So be sure to check that out. And if you have any questions, the community page is a really great place to access those. We'll go here to neuralseek.com. And we will support, and then our community page. So if you have an account, you can go ahead and sign up and log in, and we have a forum page where you can ask some additional questions about NeuralSeek as well. But yes, that's our documentation. That is our new labs and certification process. I highly recommend getting certified and sharing that on your LinkedIn page for credit. And if there's any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out.
One item of note on the NeuralSeek certification. Thank you, Jordan, for walking through that. By the way, it is free of charge. So for anybody out there who's looking to learn more about AI, upskill themselves from a AI technology standpoint, and add some competencies and skills to your overall skill set, this is a tremendous opportunity to be able to get that from a business. Normally, these types of things come with exam fees, et cetera, et cetera. But we provide this free of charge to you. So, happy learning, take a shot at it. And, we look forward to connecting with you further if you're interested to dive in deeper.
Well, thank you everyone for attending. We appreciate you connecting with us each month, and we'll see you next month.